Good morning everybody, welcome back to the channel. So today actually I'm going to a city called Brno, which is the second largest city here in the Czech Republic. Now, last time in my last video I was rather negative towards the train infrastructure that they have here. However, I decided to actually go by train. So the building there behind me is actually the central train station, and Brno is around 3 hours away from Prague by train. If I would take the bus, it's actually quicker, which would take me 2.5 hours. But you know what? I mean, trains do deserve some love, so let's go by train. Also, on a side note, I'm taking a friend with. However, she's extremely camera shy and she probably doesn't want to be on camera. So if you hear somebody talking towards me or I'm talking into space, which I'm kind of already do because I'm talking to the camera, then you know why. Alright, so I would just say let's go, because I still have like half an hour left before the train actually leaves. So let's go and explore the train station. As you can see, of course, we have to wear a face mask, and if you ever need tickets, well, go to the station. It's there. You can definitely buy a lot of tickets all over Prague. But I already told you, like, you know, if you want to go by train, it will take you quite a longer journey than if you go by bus. The thing is, I have no clue where I'm going, because I've been here maybe once ever. So let's first see where I actually have to go, because so far there's a lot of shops, which is kind of nice, surprising to be honest. But I really have no clue where I'm going. It's so much more crowded than I actually was expecting. It's now just 8 o'clock in the morning. There's so many people everywhere. So I've never been so confused at a train station ever. So apparently all these trains get, of course, a different platform, which is obvious. But now there's also some lettering, which the lettering I cannot find, which is well, rather confusing to say the least. So I'll show you. So you have like your platform, which is obvious, right? So you have your platform 1 to 8 or something, I think. Then there's like S, B and J. I'm suggesting that means the further up or down the platform you get like a different number. But even then, it's really confusing to me, because there's no direct point that you can walk to understand it. Anyway, luckily I still have like 25 minutes, so, and officially the platform has not even been announced yet for my train, which I also think is rather odd, to be honest. Because you would suggest that, you know, most trains are on a daily basis, so they get the same platform, so they can, you know, it's easier for a lot of people as well. Routine, right? So currently we are 2 hours in the trip, I think. It's actually going faster than I expected. Much more luxurious than I expected as well. So as you can see, this is first class. So in first class you get your own small coupe. There are of course leather seats. Unfortunately, well, not really unfortunately, I do not have a first class ticket. The reason for that is normally it's well, more busy, so then you're with 3 other people in a coupe. And I really, for this little bit of extra, you know, it's not really worth it. So besides that, the cabin, or at least the train, is rather small. It's still luxurious though. I mean, I must admit that it's a lot better than sitting in a bus. There's constantly people coming by to see if you need something to drink, something to eat. So there's a lot of food here on board as well. It's rather cheap too, to be honest. So I would just say I kind of enjoy it a lot better than the bus. I always do. So just 1 more hour, then I'm in Brno, and yeah, see you guys there. Finally made it. 3 hours in. So, welcome to Brno. We're finally here, so let's go out, explore the city. I have no clue where I'm going. Luckily, like I said earlier, I have my friend here, so she will be my guide to see the most interesting things here in Brno. I'm in the middle of the road now. It's not really smart, but you know, just to get a good shot. So I think we're going in that direction later on. And look at that. It does have some Prague vibes, to be honest, but it just looks a little bit different. And it's I got lucky here because the weather is good. The trams are coming, so I just have to move out of the way. So like I said, let's just see what we can find here. I'm actually staying the night here, which just makes it a lot easier for me to show a lot more. And I'll also see if I can go out tonight, go to some bars and see if yeah, what the nightlife is about in Brno. So let's go. So also as a side note, as what I already told earlier, is that this video will be a little bit constructed in a different way. That's because my friend really doesn't want to be on camera, so I just have to more like shoot in short bursts and then edit it later so that she doesn't show up on the camera, which is actually quite a challenge, to be honest. But yeah, we will definitely make it work. Yeah, I see it. But it's nice, colorful. Thank you. So when you are in the Czech Republic, you definitely have to try the food, of course. And one of their specialities is actually called smažený sír. And what it is actually just deep fried cheese. So you get something like this. So what you have here, this is the cheese itself. Then you have some boiled potatoes and some sauce. It's called tatarka. I have no idea how to describe it. It's some sort of, I would say cucumber, mayonnaise-ish kind of thing. One thing is for sure, it's very addictive food. If you order it once, you will probably order it a lot more times. The only downside to it is it's really unhealthy. Yes, it's definitely not what you think it is. That's the first idea I had as well. It's actually a statue of a horse, but if you walk under it from a certain angle, it looks a little bit like a, well, not much of a horse, as you could see earlier. So apparently Brno is a place of a lot of statues and a lot of art. You can definitely see that around here. I will definitely show you some more locations. I already saw some along the way. So we have a church here. I do not know the name. I only got recommended to see it, and I'm not sure if I'm actually allowed to go inside it. It is a Saturday, so most of the time they're open on Sundays. I think I could, to be honest. I don't know if it's worth it or not. Nope, it is closed. It's really nice though. So yeah, that's the statue of a horse. And apparently the creators know that when you walk under it under a certain view. Yeah. Anyway, so let's continue our small walk. So I'm currently here at St. Jacob's Square, where there's actually a larger church, and something strange actually popped up, is that there's a sign there in English that explains everything about the church and the square. However, they are calling it in English, they call it St. James, which I think is quite odd because in Czech it's Jakub and in German it's Jakub, so why would they change it to James in English? Anyway, I will just show you, I'll probably walk around a little bit now so I can show you the front of the church. So also what I wanted to actually say about Brno is that it's officially, what I already mentioned, the second largest city in the Czech Republic. However, I think it's quite odd when you see, or when you compare it to the population of Prague. So Prague has a population of 1.4 million people. So you would expect for a second largest city in the Czech Republic to at least have nearing the same number, or maybe just half, but it's not even that. So in Brno there are only 360,000 people, which I think is quite hilarious when they call it the second largest city, because you have such a different idea of it. But so far, I mean, I've just been here for like an hour now. Everything looks really clean, looks really nice, and there's actually a lot of beautiful architecture here to look at. So, like I said, behind me is the church, and it's huge, to be honest. And there's not really a good view that I can shoot with a better angle. Again, it's quite strange for me, for a person who's not religious at all, to actually go to so many churches. But that is what they have here, and they're really proud of it, which they should. They always should be proud of their religious buildings. That really looks nice. I must give them that. So what's this? The Burnout Underground. See, and this is what I was actually mentioning. So that they call it in Czech. They call it the name Jakub, while in English it's James. This is quite strange to me to change names as well. Why would you do that, right? I mean, keep it real, keep it to the original name. Let's see if I can cross the street so we can get a better angle. And there are actually multiple of those churches here in Brno, and the largest one, that's the St. Peter and Paul Cathedral. I will still show because that's up a hill. It basically gives you the same kind of feeling as the castle of Prague. That's also, of course, on that hill. So it gives you the same kind of vibe. Okay, let us see what we can find more. So for the next stop, it's gonna be actually another cathedral. However, as you guys know, I really do not like to go uphill, but unfortunately for me, I have to climb another hill. So I have to go all the way up here, all the way up somewhere there. There's the cathedral. So here I go again, my nemesis, walking uphill. It's really gonna be a theme of the videos, I guess. Well, so let's just do this. It looks very threatening, the weather, so hopefully it's not gonna rain while I'm going all the way up. Apparently it's just a really short walk, but still. Unfortunately I have to do it alone. My friend said to me like, nope, you have to go uphill, I will not join you. Which is of course very fine with me, because then I have a little bit more free movement in filming. And nothing can be as bad as the hill in Prague. So I think it's just gonna be a quick walk. But still, so far, really happy with the weather, because they said it was going to, or at least it's supposed to be raining the whole day. Czech weather is really not reliable, or at least definitely not the weather channels. This is not really that bad, to be honest, going uphill, and it doesn't look steep at all. So compared to the other one, this is a novice hill climb. I feel it's beginning to rain, so luckily I have my hoodie and the camera is waterproof, so I'll manage. Still very crowded. I wonder if the view is going to be nice here. For some reason this seems to be really a theme in the villages or towns or cities, doesn't matter, in the Czech Republic. It's all actually so small that you can walk all around without actually needing a car or public transport, which is great, to be honest, because that means that you can literally see the city in a day or maybe two at tops. Still, even though this is an easy hill compared to the other ones, and definitely compared to the one in Kolovivari, I'm still already out of breath. I cannot blame it on anything else than just being out of shape. Although I wear new shoes, so maybe that's it, right? Can you already see like the old cathedral wall around it? And this is so beautiful about Europe, that we still have those beautiful castles that most places do not have. Whew. Me and my big mouth calling this easy. Good thing is you really do not need a gym in the Czech Republic. So it says there, Hrad Spielberg, which actually translates to Castle Spielberg. I thought it was a cathedral, but a castle's even better. And definitely when I'm all the way on top, I might feel like a king. Oh wow. Check this. I feel an amazing view coming up. Look at this. Wow. This is the rewarding part about climbing up. It all looks so small. I mean, again, you know, in all honesty, I thought it would be, the city would be a lot bigger. Not that it's a bad thing, definitely not at all. I mean, I like it when a city is small enough to just be able to walk around. Let's see if it's open, if we can go in, because I want to go in. I mean, the only way to really find out if it's open, yes or no, is just to check it out for yourself. All right. Check this out. Wonderful. So these are the little houses for security guards. They do have them in Prague. It's kind of like the same like the National Guard, but they have like in England, in London, in front of Buckingham Palace. They have them here too. At least in Prague they do. Oh wow. Oh, I'm still out of breath though. So it feels kind of strange that I actually do not know much of history about this place, because most of the time the places I go to, I know at least something, you know, like some history about it, when it's built, what it's used for. I actually don't know anything about this place. Wow, it's a big square. Also a dead end. Let's see what that's it. What that is in the back. Wow. How cute is that? A lonely tree. It's actually so quiet here. You can even, I don't know if you can pick it up on the video, but you can hear the birds. There is some wind here, but nearly none. The castle well. I'm not gonna read it all. If you want, you can pause, of course, the video to read it. So apparently this is a well. A very deep one. A very deep one. Now this is the moment where I would say do not drop the camera. It's so nice and peaceful here. Really like it. Hopefully there won't be any raindrops on top of the camera lens. And if so, I'll just wipe it off. Or actually I cannot see it, so if it is, then I'm not sure if I'll use this video. But it's yeah, it's raining faster and faster. If you can see, it's already getting dark as well in the distance, so maybe, you know, you can get an idea that it's, oh. The funny thing is, I was just saying that it was supposed to rain the whole day and that it wasn't. Now check this view. How beautiful. That's great. Right. So by now I would say I'll go back to the hotel, get some food, just charge the battery because the battery is almost dead, and then make myself ready for a nice evening, having some drinks and exploring the nightlife. So it might be a separate video, I guess it will actually. So if I don't see you guys anymore in this video, I would say, well, you know what to do, right? If you like this video, please hit the like button because it will help me a lot. And actually share this video with other friends and people that you know that might be interested, as well as subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. But of course, I know that you're looking and watching this. I know that you already subscribed to the channel, right? Alright guys, thank you very much again, and see you in the next one.